Well, I'm gonna re-innovate this entire village. But first, I need to remove all these houses all across this entire area and repurpose not all of, but some of the terrain. So this is gonna be fun. Get the position. So let me just destroy it now. So yeah, I finished this up. Cleaned up this area right here. Built this miniature path because there was a big trench here and I kind of didn't like it. So I made this area look a little nicer. I tear down all these homes. I left 3 or 4 buildings. So well, they're too far back and I doubt I'm gonna get that far. But yeah, I don't think I cleaned up this area that much. But anyway, there's going to be 3 districts. There's going to be a poor section, which is going to be over here-ish, middle class somewhat over here, and upper class right about here. And I'm going to build them I already built all these in Creative World, and I'm going to move them. I put them in Mathematica. Oh shoot. So yeah. I'm going to build them from the ugliest looking building to the neatest looking building. So I'm just going to build a bunch of the ugliest ones first and then save the neatest buildings for last and do an individual tour. So you can get on board. I've already moved in pigs, but I've yet to move in villagers, but I'll do that next. But what I do have, so I made this area look abandoned because that was kind of my goal right here, and I didn't have any way to get up there because I was kind of like, they're not going up there. But I have the nice little house. This is going to be one of probably one of the nicest, not the nicest, but it'll be one of the nicest like block variant for the abandoned house for the poor district. They just don't keep their property well. No, they did used to have, the owner before didn't keep the property well, and this used to be like the rich house. Like some middle class guy used to own this house, but then he sold it. The area started getting poor around him, so he moved, and the next owner kind of just didn't take care of it, and the house got overran. And then these 12 people bought it, and now they have this house. So yeah, that is that story of that house. Now to work on something else. I want to work on building a farming area next for the farmer villagers, and this one is going to be one of the 2 buildings that have more than one of its 12 of its job type. Because, well, farmers equals baby villagers, and the normal one I have right now kind of sucks. Okay, so let me go see. Okay, so I built this, but the rendering didn't forgot to turn on the flashback mod, so we just showed you a quick overview of this. But I'm gonna move in villagers later in a second because I'm waiting for it to reload. But these daylight sensors on top, so at night, these turn on to keep the crops light and mobs out. There's nothing but beds because these are low villagers. They are poor. They have here, but what I did design is saying how villager breeders work is they detect a bed that's not in use, so they make, well, children. So basically all I did is build a small little trap. Villager tries to go into the bed and dies. I mean, doesn't die, but gets sent down into a ravine. And I put a bunch of beds here, so there is absolutely there. I should always get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, at least 20 villagers down in a hole in my basement, so that's gonna be nice. So everyone, I designed this. I wanted it to be near the area, but I wanted it to be underground, so this is what I got from it. And yeah, the armor in my creative world was better, but I couldn't create it, so I just put this randomly here and grabbed whole new netherite set and grabbed some diamonds and put it on there, which was very, very long. Got some boots, shiny boots. I think I actually kind of like the boots. Yeah, I think I like the boots and these shorts. I like this green. So yeah, I think it kind of looks cool, but my armor looks way better. So I'll just have these in a deposit somewhere. We got the beds in here for them to sleep in, and these guys are, I would say either middle class or poor, but I marked them poor in my world, but yeah, they live in a nice little community near the coast, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Ice cream truck is going by. So yeah, in here, I think I like what I did with the window and the lights up here with the redstone lights. But right here, I have all these villagers. I don't know why they're going after their job. You just have to come down here. Okay, well, yeah, villagers are stupid. But I have been um moving villagers. I have been moving villagers to all these, just not on camera because, well, that's kind of boring. But yeah, I've already moved all these guys in. How did you escape? I made this foolproof. No one should be able to escape. Unless this. So over here I have this little archery design for the, well, archery, of course, because who doesn't like some old-fashioned archery? You just pull out your arrow and miss horribly each time. Well, I hit it twice out of 3, so I think I should grab some. But yeah, but I like the way I designed it. I designed it to be like, because these guys, well, they look like arrows right here, and I kind of was like, you sell arrows, you can buy arrows, you can trade for arrows. I think, yeah, this is the guy with the sticks. But yeah, you can get stuff and you get, well, arrows to, sell. So yeah, kind of the way to give it more of a challenge in an eye perspective is I gave it a small decline, basically almost the same throughout the entire map. Actually, no, the exact same throughout each stall. But it gives it off a little aesthetic. In the inside of it, though, I have these with, I think there's like redstone up there. Yeah, redstone torch and redstone with a trapdoor to mark as like decoration, so it isn't plain with the stone roof, because these guys aren't as rich, but these were one of the first few houses in the base. Then in the village, along with this house over here, was one of the first few houses built in the start of the village after the original house was built, after the bad house in the middle section. That was the first upper house. That one over there, the one with the cobwebs, which I did actually add a support beam to it. Not the best looking support beam, but that right there was the original house. This right here is the, oh shoot, I forgot about this. Ugh, stupid villagers. How can you literally never fit through here? Okay, yeah, villagers are stupid and I need to get rid of this. Okay, so yeah, I'll get a gate eventually. But anyway, and here's like a loom with beds and looms, of course. And up here is nothing but more beds and looms. So nothing much. I think I got some gates somewhere. But in the outside, I wanted to give it off a nice little fashion design. So, like you can... Wait, can arrows actually shoot through here? Yeah, you can. Never mind. So that's not good. Okay, well... Skeletons may be an issue in the future, but not zombies or anything like that. So, yeah, I kind of had that design to give it off that. But right next to it, the slushy house was the first big business that was opened up here. I added jungle here to prevent, well, some villagers can actually get jobs, but it has a slushy house where you get slushy and drink food and trade with clerics and unemployed villagers. And this right here is their bedroom underneath the house, so at night they go there. So yeah, nothing much. It was the first big commercial selling building. Then we got the house in, oh wait, where's this one again? Oh wait, housing district. This is my favorite one so far. This is my favorite build, not technically my favorite, but my favorite one to build and go through. But the way I designed it is to be like a long house, like those row houses that are right next to each other. And this house right here is designed to represent a house that was never taken care of. I think villagers could possibly escape, but I doubt they would. And if they did, well, I'm killing them. So this right here is a wheelbarrow design. I kind of thought, well, anvil, and this one looked like it had dirt and stuff. So yeah, kind of came up with, it's kind of like based off of in my storage unit, but we got the webs. And there's a path up here, but the villagers can't get to it because, well, the ladder's 1 block high, so they can't reach up here. But it comes with the cobwebs, stuff to give off, like, the abandonment feeling with the cracked stone, like, they don't take care of their property too well. And then I put boards around the windows so people are, like, so the people that can't see in and, like, there's no window, instead they put boards up, so yeah. It's like no window, but there is a window. Here is the house next to it. Is a simpler house. They don't really have a nice yard. They keep it nice-ish. They don't really do much with it, and they kind of live near the guy, and they just like their job here. But they do have an upstairs area where they do their jobs. So yeah, nothing much. Then comes this house. I have a nice little garden design, not much of a fancy house, but they do have kids. I built a little swing set to represent like working. Oh yeah, you can definitely get out of here, but they work and enjoy life and try their hardest. These villagers are stupid because they're not employed, but whatever. Got a little nice underground area, and this right here would be like the kids' room because you got inrods to give off this nice, mainly prevent phantoms from flying in and killing them. But you got the inrods and glass, and it's like kind of like the kids' room here. But they're the only house with a window going in between the two to go see old Aunt Maria or some old people. This is designed to be like an old family couple. There's 2, I think, actually here. We got the garden. And then we got the mom here. This right here is the woman. She works for she has the kitchen because she doesn't have a job. That's why she's the woman. But she works here and put the tiles to look like an old woman working. And the food cooking with item frames. Nice little garden back here for her to plant her crops. And up here we have a little, and right here we got like a little chimney design with the stone cutters representing like the main chimney with the smoke. I don't know why villagers don't like getting employed, but whatever reason it is, they have their reasons. And one day they will regret it. Shh. Spanish house. I like this bridge. Kind of see underneath it though, so I'll need to fix that later. But anyway, I'm starving. In here, I replanted the houses that were torn down with trees. So we have a tree down here, tree right here, tree here, and we got a tree here to fill in the space instead of it just being open. And I built a small little bridge out of trapdoor as well because I got too many trapdoors. I kind of crafted too many than I needed. So, oak trapdoors at least. So yeah, we got that here. But let me go look into my Spanish house. Right here is the stonecutter part of the Spanish house. I replaced it with trapdoors instead of having the acacia, which I'll do that over there with the oak. But jobs, not really any purpose in here. But you get all your stonemasons and terracotta from these guys if you want to, and if you upgrade them that way. But I'm not really a roller guy. I may build a bigger mansion for these guys later, but I just wanted to build something temporarily. But in here, right here we got a little house design more for sleeping villagers. I do not know why these guys cannot implode themselves. But anyway, they climb up here, they get their jobs. They climb up here to get their jobs. And yeah, for some reason, villagers don't know how to get their jobs. You know what? I think another problem. I think they... Oh shoot, got the terracotta. I did not want that. Okay, that should open up job. Okay, let me go fix this up real quick. Job. Yes, I know you're all happy about your job. Okay, now to get you out of the way so I can... Because some jobs I'm fine with them not having jobs in, but this is one of the ones that they must have a job in. Because I'm tired. There's like 5 unemployed here, and I'm not happy with that. Yeah, no. You're not having 6 unemployed villagers. So, yeah. Let me go back down to the stonemason to make sure everyone's employed, but yeah. I think some villagers are changing out their jobs now because of that, but anyway. I mean, here we got the stonemasons where they, well, do the stonemason. I don't think this is all of them. I think some of them are... Oh, stupid villagers. Anyway, so then we got the fisherman's... Ooh, my fisherman's house. This one, I really like what I did here. Okay, so down here, I left this area open for if villagers get pushed off by each other, they fall into water and survive. But we got this little stone area, stone cut, so you can just easily walk through it, like a little path that got wedged out. But we got some beds, and then we got some... Move, please, fishermen. Got some jobs, but if I ever need more villagers that aren't being working, well, I can always make them work. But the way I designed it up is to have villagers here work. I put random fishing around to look like fish laying around from their catch. But the problem with it is they're invisible, but whatever. I used raw iron blocks copper and iron blocks, excuse me, for it to look like a big fish pile of fish, because who doesn't like their fish, right? Then we got the map guy. Oh gosh. Okay. Give me your bed. Thank you. Thank you, very kind gentleman. Thank you for sharing your bed with me. But the way I wanted it to look like was like a prismarine house, so it looks like a fishing or ocean aesthetic. And I did build it in the middle of the ocean because why not? I like the stairs in it alone, but adding this extra slab on top really took off the build design to make it look really good. Like just this part right here, just like really looked good, in my opinion. So yeah, we got a secret underground path I forgot about down here. Come down here. You can just double tap W or something. I don't know. I can't get down there for some reason. But then comes the map guy, which this one took me a long time just to even get something in it, right? I moved in a llama and put lime carpet because I thought it kind of looked cute and stuff. But a nice little garden in the front. This was the originally town hall, but you know that villager breeder I have over there, that small one, that right there is downtown hall. But this used to be town hall, and the richest man before that one was built. This used to be the librarian house, where the librarians were, and then these guys bought it. This is the llama that they used to... Where is your lead? I swear I had you on a lead. Okay, but whatever. But yeah, I like his alignment. It looks really nice. It accidentally did that. It's pretty funny. And here we got like a little table where you do your businesses and stuff, and you got your little area. But yeah, up here... Oh my gosh, y'all are not employed. What? Oh shoot, I forgot. Trapdoors are... Yeah, go get employed. Go get employed. Yeah, good point. They're all employed now. But up here, down here, we have like a little room where they sleep and stuff, and a map of the entire village, besides that part of the village that kind of got cut. But it's almost the entire village and parts of my cropland over there. It's really not looking mountainy. Like, it doesn't look as good as this one, which actually shows more of the mountain terrain. Like it going up doesn't really show that as much, but shows you a somewhat of a design of that, at least, which is kind of cool. There's areas where they dye their maps and stuff, so like a dye area, that's why that's there. But kind of like the way this texture was, if this item frame was invisible, it would look like it's holding it up, which is kind of a cool add-on. But yeah, here is a small kitchen area. Of course, you got my favorite, the pot that you just drink your soup. Oh yeah. Behind these trap doors is a glow lamp because, well, it kind of looks cool. And you got your beds and the single job worker up here. So yeah, that's pretty cool if you ask me. What I really enjoyed the most was like this little area with the leaves hidden underneath it and the leaves here. I thought that was pretty cool aesthetic add-on. But also that line right there. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite things, and that little horseshoe thing. So yeah, I think that was pretty good. Okay, I'm doing still great on time. Okay, so yeah. I think I already explained pretty much. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. I remember killing an iron golem over here earlier because it's scaffolding. But this right here is the biggest mansion yet. I think I really like the way it's the pale oak. I think I like the way pale oak because used to you would have to use quartz to get off this modern house vibe, but I did it with pale oak and I thought, wow, modern house design. I like the black up here really, really well. Like I just love that black. Oh, someone's at my door. Let me go get them. This mountain here, like this terrain, it was kind of big, flat, so I needed to bring it back a little bit. And proof that I did was, well, look under here. Yeah, this is the underside of the cliff, so it looks nice and designed. And but yeah, I'm probably never gonna get back here because I've yet to build anything back over here. But I plan on doing that, maybe. Don't know yet. But I think I like the way I built a modern house using pale oak. I got the pale oak saplings, as I already said, from a wandering trader, and I have grown a ton of it. And yeah, I need to build a wood farm because I don't want to do this again. But anyway, we got this guy. Oh wait, I haven't actually checked any of these villagers. Piercing, nah, but this is the villagers I roll. The other villagers that I probably won't touch as much. Please be part of the building. I kind of have a staircase because, well, why not? But this right here is for the villagers I could care less about, and I would roll for useless enchantments. Like, I probably have one of every enchantment in here already. Like, that is obvious. I probably have one of every enchantment in here. Channeling, yeah. Ant paper, nothing much, nothing. Infinity, but yeah, pretty good and probably not going to change them much. I don't know how often villagers change their trades, but whatever, to lock it in. But it's pretty nice. But yeah, you got their beds, their working stations. Oh, back here I designed it to look like a little area where they go study, like a little library, because well, they're librarians. I like the way I put the paintings in. Like this is my favorite painting because it has the bundle next to the flower and cake, and I put these two to cover it up, and put this painting here because I wanted to break up this chiseled texture, because over here I wanted it to look like it's a lot more used, this area, by just they would just have books in here and just like read them constantly, so that's why this shelf is so empty. Plus it's next to the beds. But then you got the hard area to get to, which is up here where most of the villagers sleep. They got this big window, which I kind of actually like the way the pale oak looks with it, in glass, with their beds and books to read and more books to read to go to bed and stuff like that. And I put these lecterns here to make it look like railing, because that's cool, because railing is railing, and who doesn't like railing? And yeah, but yeah, I probably have one of every. If I could probably get myself one of every enchantment book, which would be really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode.